Hey there people, this is Cross the Rubicon. I'm up a small mountain in Queensland called Mount Ninderry or Ninderry, not sure the pronunciation, but it really is beautiful. Look at this, look, absolutely stunning. It's good for the soul, certainly gets your pulse right up. And yeah, I'm just up here with a few friends who come up here quite often. It really is quite stunning. How are you, alright? Nice and cool in the trees. And one or two people up here. It's beautiful. I watched a video last night sent to me by someone, and it was a good friend of mine. I'm sure you'll know him, John Ansel. And he went to a meeting somewhere up north to challenge the leader of the National Party, Chris Luxon. And I'll leave a link below and you can check it out yourself. But Chris Luxon, just look at his arrogant reaction of his answers to John Ansel. And this bloke, like all the rest, is just a WEF, United Nations, WHO puppet, and he will do exactly things that are in the interests of them in New Zealand when he becomes Prime Minister, because I have no doubt he will become Prime Minister. He's already been told, I believe, he's going to be Prime Minister, and he doesn't care what you think. He's already had the propitious wink from Klaus Schwab. It was funny because when John Ansel asked him the question, I guess he was in the second row from the front, and you can see the reaction of some of the people in front of him, how disgusted they were in John Ansel's questioning, and how Chris Luxon's put down of John's questions, legitimate questions. They were applauded by these sheep-like fools who believe Chris Luxon is going to save New Zealand. It just astounds me of how people can't see what's in front of their face. And I know it's worldwide, but I think it's especially prevalent in New Zealand. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, a week before that, John Ansel, again, he went to another meeting, I think that was in Wanganui, up in the North Island, where he challenged Brian Tamaki of Destiny Church and apparently now the Umbrella Party, which he's in coalition with the Sue Gray and Donna Philips. Now this is honestly a marriage made in heaven, maybe. I don't think so. I didn't see the video of that. I'm not sure if there is a video of it, but John Ansel's onto it. John Ansel used to be the ad man for the National Party when it was under Don Brash, when the National Party actually represented conservatism, before John Key came along, that is. And yeah, John Ansel is exposing these people. And another one, John, who's lost everything, lost a lot of friends, gets ridiculed by the media, and then on the left, even on the right, when he gets ridiculed by them on the right, you know that they are liars and deceivers. And yes, I agree with John, what he says about Brian Tamaki and the Umbrella Party, Destiny Church, Sue Gray, and especially Donna Philips. Why would anyone on our side of the fence want Donna Philips, who's a radical extremist, Maori supremacist, who can't string a sentence together without saying colonialists or white privilege? And now she's one of the leaders of the leading, I don't know, party of the freedom movement. Beggars belief, doesn't it? And one of Brian Tamaki's pastors, or should I say thugs, Derek Tait, who lives down just north of Christchurch in Rangiora, who literally looks like, sounds like something out of a New Zealand Maori gang, and acts much like one, and yet calls himself a pastor. And John Ansel has exposed the fact that this man has made threats towards, I'm not going to mention her name, but a lady who's very prominent on social media in New Zealand, and she was is ex Destiny Church, and she's exposed them for what they are, because she was in it, and because of that they've been attacking her, quite vicious as well, even threatened. This is Derek Tait, threatened to, well, punch her in the face, words to that effect, if only she had testicles. That man's a pastor, a man of the cloth. You got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But this is where we are. This is where New Zealand is. So it looks like the freedom movement have been taken over by Maori, and they're in cahoots, I believe, with Te Pāti Māori, the Maori party. And they say a lot of things like they're against co-governance, blah blah blah. But no, don't believe it. I believe they're deceiving everybody. They are for it because there is a bottomless pit of fortune and power coming their way if they go with Te Pāti Māori, or the Maori party, and iwi leaders, and they will get a share of the spoils if only they deceive us and get us to vote for them, and they will go with the Maori party, strengthening their hand for them to take 50-50 governance of New Zealand, where the Maori side, 50%, has veto rights over the other 50%. So that, in effect, is 100% governance. 100% governance. And let's face it, Brian Tamaki, Derek Tait, and the lot, all of them, all with their fleet of 30, 40, 50 grand Harley Davisons, are very, very materialistic. And they love the old lolly. They love it. And I believe they will do anything to get it. More of it. And if that means backing a party that wants to start land confiscations in New Zealand of all non-Maori land, then so be it. We're being fooled, people. We're being lied to. We're being deceived. by charlatans and liars. Okay, have a look at the video I've put below of John Ansel and do your research. Don't blindly follow these tin pot dictators and standover men. That's exactly what they are, standover men, like Derek Tait, who are just gang members with crosses on their backs. But remember, they've got their fingers crossed all the time. Okay, this is Cross the Rubicon, coming to you from, hi, how's it going?
Morning.
Coming to you from Mount Ninderry in Queensland on this beautiful sunny winter's day. It's like a summer's day here in New Zealand, and this is winter. Wake up, New Zealand. Okay, please like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video everywhere. See you later.